Welcome back to the channel, guys. Have you ever found yourself eager to dive into a new wargame, but just couldn't find the time or players to join you? Or maybe you're a bit intimidated by learning a new system with a group of experienced players? Well, today I'm going to talk to you about solo wargaming, why it's such a rewarding experience, and how you can get started. Whether you're a seasoned hobbyist or a complete beginner, this could be the perfect solution for your next battle. If you haven't already, do please like and subscribe. Also, go and check us out on Facebook so you can always be kept updated on when new videos are coming out, and you can also share what you're working on. So what exactly is solo wargaming? Simply put, it's when you play a wargame by yourself, either controlling both sides or using a system designed to simulate the actions of an opponent. It might sound a bit odd at first, but trust me, it's not only a fun alternative to traditional multiplayer games, it also offers some distinct advantages. First up, why should you try solo wargaming? Well, for one, it's incredibly flexible. You don't need to wait for a group of players to set up a game night. If you've got an hour or a whole afternoon, you can dive into a battle whenever you want. No scheduling, no cancellation, just pure gaming freedom. And if you set up and you start playing and then your wife or girlfriend calls you, you can stop. And you don't have to worry about anyone else being discouraged. And then as soon as you finish with whatever they wanted, you come straight back to it. So, complete freedom. Solo gaming also helps you master complex rule sets at your own pace. Not everyone feels confident learning a new game in front of a group, but with solo play you can take your time to understand the mechanics, the tactics and the finer points without the pressure of keeping up with others. And if something didn't quite seem right, you can just redo it until you feel that you actually understand the rules. And let's not forget about the narrative aspect. Solo wargaming can be an incredible storytelling experience. You control both sides, so you can create epic stories, plot twists and thrilling outcomes. It's like being the director of your own battle movie. All you've got to be careful of is that you don't take favourites. That's a trap that you can fall into. So a good workaround, especially if you're at a campaign level, is come up with 3 options for both sides, which are realistic in your opinion, or you can have 1 defensive, 1 neutral and 1 offensive action, for instance, and then that way you roll the dice and that's how the decision is made. But how do you actually get started? First, let's talk about choosing a game system. If you're completely new to solo wargaming, start simple. You could choose Bolt Action, Warhammer 40,000, Kings of War. The rules are reasonably easy to learn and you can modify them to your solo game. You'll find solo variants and fan-made content that make adapting these games pretty simple online. And if not, start off by just literally playing from both perspectives. From one side of the table, and once you finish with that side you move to the other. You're just playing through the rules, and then you can add to it as you go and as you learn and develop your own solo abilities. Next, you do need terrain and miniatures. You don't need a massive collection to start, just a few models, some simple terrain and a table are all you need. In fact, solo games often work best with smaller setups, giving you room to experiment and hone your strategies. And because it's solo, if all you want to do is use papercraft, all you need is your printer and a piece of paper, print out your models and you're off. You don't need to worry about them being the best looking miniatures in the world. Next, don't forget to track your games and write reports. If it's just a standalone, you don't need to worry about that too much. But if you're doing a campaign, then you've got that sort of side where you can then spend some time after the battle writing down what's happened, tracking your casualties, and then seeing where the campaign is going to go next. Where that in and of itself can become a big draw to the solo player is that campaign side, because you can just start developing these things which sometimes it's hard to do in a group setting because not everyone is as passionate as you are, or they're not as committed, or they've got too many other things going on in their lives. Whilst you can brainstorm it, you can spend as much time as you have making it into something really amazing. There are plenty of resources out there that can help. You've got AI tables if you don't have one yourself, random event generators online, custom decks of cards that simulate an opponent's behaviour. there's many tools out there that can help create that unpredictable element that makes wargames so exciting, even when you're playing alone. So yeah, if you don't want to just play the rules from one perspective and then go and play exactly the same against another, there's different AI options out there to help you develop those games. So what are you waiting for? Solo wargaming offers endless possibilities. It's not just about filling time or playing by yourself, it's about unlocking creativity, honing your skills and immersing yourself in your own custom-made war stories. I would definitely suggest you go and check out William Sylvester's Solo Wargaming Guide. It's a really great game. And also Henry Hyde. He's come out with a great book also. I've got them both. Highly recommend them. There's so many different options in there for land-based warfare, naval warfare and air warfare, as well as creating campaigns and how you track your armies. Really good books, so definitely recommend it. So give solo wargaming a try and see how much fun it can be for you. You might just discover a whole new side of the hobby you never expected. In the coming weeks or months, if I get a chance, because life's a bit hectic at the moment, I will be setting up a campaign, solo campaign, and that way we can just sort of do it together and I can show you how it's working and the different graphs and everything that I'm working on, and then I'll just release those as free and accessible for you in the comments below. But once I get around to that, watch this space. But in the meantime, happy gaming. I hope that you enjoy the solo options. Also, don't forget you got to keep going with the groups. But till next time, keep gaming, keep enjoying it. Thanks guys. And before you go, if you do want to support the channel, you can check us out on Patreon. We've got a few different tiers on there which you can subscribe to and get some goodies. Or you could head over to the Coffee channel where you can pick up our rulebooks or just make a donation. Anyway, till next time guys, keep gaming and I'll see you then.